year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The party side,
What's that?
the party side,
Yeah.
That was a tower, still.
it's all,
Oh,
It's all-
stop. You're so mean.
Enjoy.
No.
Oh, yeah. The tower.
She's
I was looking at him, not you, I'm so sorry.
She likes to carry on the side thing. Oh.
Racing in.
Todd, say something.
Let me say something. Something.
I got.
Did you get it?
Was like the humans and stuff like that.
And Shelby and Andy can't stop talking, so
But the tower.
you're gonna have a hard time.
Even though it's. I was like.
Andy, hold us.
Got it? Come through? You just playing tricks on me now, like,
I'm gonna,
hey, slide this way. Get close to sit.
there, I think it'll be better. I'm glad I did that, so I could. Shelby just gonna use it like brain.
No, it's okay.
Seven o'clock, we'll call the meeting order. Call Ashley.
Director Reed,
Here.
Director Bird,
Here.
Director Clayton,
Here.
Director Greer,
Here.
Dr. Stein.
Here.
Agenda. Make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second that.
Have a motion, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Open forum, nobody's here. We'll go to consent agenda.
Our annual flow through to the ADA is in the bills. Much that I could see that wasn't explained really well in there. A lot of inspections, a lot of things going on that direction as we get ready for the school year. And some teachers taking part of the mini grant through the foundation. That's all. That's that bottom group will be those type of, items there, or boosters, as you see the salt payment. Otherwise, pretty good there. We, as you know, went with Iowa school leaders for our finance reports. They are building the documents for us, kind of like we've done in the years past, where we have to wait a few months before they get the documents built in and all the changes to the laws and such. And we'll have more for you at the next meeting, but hopefully, they said by October, they're hoping to have it all out and ready to go. So, was there anything else in the activity funds or anything like that that looked interesting? Nothing to me, so.
I guess I didn't notice anything I didn't notice anything either when I looked through there. It's like, I wonder what that is. So I would make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second. Got a motion and a second, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passed. All right. New business, reports, Shelley?
Right, well, hello. So SAI, so August, yeah, sorry. But, went to SAI with Matt and Jay, August 4th through 6th, in Des Moines. Second year for myself doing that, just great opportunity of professional learning and then just connecting with other administrators, seeing presenters, and just bringing back some of that information to the school. Open house is tomorrow evening, Thursday, from 5 to 7. First day of school is the 24th. And then this year, so far with our registration and enrollment, we have 5 new students on the elementary side, so that's kind of nice to have. But yeah, teachers came back this week and tomorrow, and then they get Friday off and start Monday, so. Any questions?
5 like net gain?
Gain, yeah, so we had 11, but we've lost 6, so we have 5.
Okay.
Yep, so,
5 over what we had last year.
yes. And then I know we will be potentially getting a new preschool student here in the fall, so that would be 6. So.
Well, it is down, that's good.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, we've got good numbers, so,
Thank you.
thank you.
nothing to do.
Matt, you're up.
Yeah, we went to SAI, went to a lot of, sessions on AI. You know, I felt like we were in a pretty good spot last year and then it blew by us, you know, it's changing so quickly. So a lot of our PD time this year with the high school teachers, you know, teaching kids how to use AI versus teaching kids to have AI do the work for them. You know, that's gonna be the challenge. So, got some good resources and some of our staff took professional development throughout the summer to help with that. So I feel like we'll gain back on it, if that's possible. But, yeah, we have 7th grade orientation, did, all of our teacher meetings the last couple of days. On the high school side, we are at 6 new students came in and we had 10 leave, so we're down 4 on this side, so. But that's in flux always. There could be several that didn't register, show up still, so. Preliminary, seems like we got a lot of good families, a lot of good kids into the district. Excited for that, so.
Of those 10, then they're just not registered yet, or you think that they?
No, those 10 we know are going to different school districts, and some of them, families moved. Other ones, went to the district where their other parent lives and things like that, so I don't think it's, you know, they're not leaving Westwood because of Westwood, there are other stipulations on there. Any questions?
Well, thank you.
Yep.
All right,
Thank you.
Justin.
Grateful we got the rain, but we had about 18 roof leaks. Just that quick, you can't get rid of it. Ditch is full, we have nowhere for it to go, so it's actually gonna find its way inside the buildings, so. A lot of it is fern cones that are on the roof drains that 40 years old, so. We tackled quite a few of them over the last few days, so got a game plan. We got for you guys new ones. 13 years ago when they roughed it, they put a plastic roof ring on the drains. Well, it's black and it cracks. So we've been plugging away throughout the year at them here and there. We tried to do a couple during the school year and they switched the chemical compound on the glue and it smelled too bad, so we couldn't do any during the school year. So we tried to do a few every month, and obviously we were in the downtime, and so we tackled I think 4 of them Friday and yesterday. So HVAC units are up and running. We got some wiring control stuff that we're finishing up, but they're up and running, and we got salt coming in. So other than that, that's all I have.
Are they gonna have the playground?
Aaron called me yesterday on the slide. If I heard him correctly, I was on a mower. The slide was in Des Moines at Expo, I think, and he was trying to get a hold of them to pick it up from them. And I seen an email today that he's hoping it was delivered today because they wouldn't let him pick it up, obviously. So once he gets it to his shop, he'll be here and they'll work. They asked me, I don't know, 3 weeks ago if I cared if they put lights out there. I said, I really don't. They said, what about them houses? I said, well, the one down the end, you can just put one and shine right in his bedroom.
So,
But anyways, I think they'll do everything in their power to have it. I mean, it might not be Monday, but it'll be right close to Monday if it's not. So,
And their hands are tied, it's not like.
yeah, it's one of the deals that the design come in on Google Earth. It was gonna fit. They sent it to me. We got there and we had to shorten it 3 foot because, actually we shortened it 6 foot, sorry, because otherwise we'd have to take a whole nother swing down. And I didn't feel that losing a swing for that, so we reconfigured the slide once we got it designed, and then, so it's just waiting in the shipper's hands right now. It's, last I knew it was in Des Moines, that was yesterday. So.
Just hoping.
But that's all I have, unless you guys have something for me.
all right, thank you. All right, Billy.
The new drivers, they've all passed their test, good to go for the school year. They're excited. Had some fire come over to the garage and put a couple of new fire extinguishers in that were outdated and got everything up to code. And the repairs, been started, the hail damage vehicle, about halfway done with them. The kids do it pretty quick. Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow, all your drivers come in?
Yeah, all the drivers come in tomorrow. And, yeah, it's exciting, looking forward to it. I've been in contact with a lot of the drivers already. And they seem excited and ready to go.
So they all take a trial run then, do they?
We have been. I took a couple, the new driver this morning, and him and I coming in over here dropping stuff, and I'm gonna ride with him for the first couple, 3 days, get him going on his, and then I'm gonna go ahead and ride with everybody else too, just so I get myself familiar with them throughout the upcoming week. And make sure any kinks are worked out, and everything runs smooth this year.
Good, good.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
All right, Jay, you're up.
Yes, all four of them and getting their staffs ready throughout the summer. It's a never-ending process, and that's why we're always excited to see the kids. Means that part is over. We had our district leadership team meeting this morning. We have a ton of meetings tomorrow. We bring in the entire staff. You're welcome to come in at any time if you want, if you have time. Lunch is at 11:30. It'll be really good, so you can come in then. Or if you just come in for a glazed donut tomorrow morning at 7:45, 8, you can do that too. Todd will be here for the donut.
I kind of figured donuts and lunch.
You're welcome to
What
be
time does
here.
the meeting start then, 8 o'clock? What's your meeting?
Yeah, 8 o'clock starts that first one. And since I'm talking about that, I'm gonna skip down. You probably can see it. I was trained. At the bottom where it says information, I've got the board links. That's where I have my committee meeting minutes for you. There's nothing in it right now, but those will start when we start in September with our meetings. The question bank is something I was showing Andy beforehand using our Gemini AI that we utilize at school. And I put all of our, not all, but most of our handbooks, school documents and stuff like that in there. Yeah, because in the past I've had this list of links. Teachers can click a link if they want to learn how to put in a PO, or if they forgot how to do a PO, or transportation request, or something with technology, all these links. And it's gotten real long, and I've been trying to, how do I change it to do it differently? Well, I just put all that into this closed AI thing, and they have a link. They just ask it a question. How many sick leaves do I receive? Boom, it pops up. What happens in this discipline situation? Boom, pops up. So everything is there. I was surprised. I had teachers using it today, and not only the one I was talking about is with, really wasn't talking about it. He brought it up that he was using it to find things and said, I've already figured out how I'm going to use this. So I can keep one step ahead of the kids. And it was a good thing that he was thinking. So those are always nice. Then at the bottom is our start of the year. That's the slideshow I go through with the staff. And tomorrow at 8 o'clock is when we have our meeting. We train our staff on the new House File 2428 on disruptive students, and going through that, and hopefully we'll have a really good question and answer, or answer as best to our knowledge on that. And got multiple resources for them in there too, if they want to look up, whether it's the Department of Ed's Q&A that they put out, that's actually pretty helpful this time, or another slideshow that was built by State Department Special Ed. So try to get them all the knowledge at the beginning of the year, and this is going to be one of those check boxes, because in the law it says you shall teach your teachers and your paraprofessionals this information. So we get it all out to them. So that's in there for you to take a look at any time if you haven't already. I'm going to skip back up to the top and go over, at the end of last year, we were talking about building renovations, front doors, how to bring the high school up, kind of like into Melissa's room. if we revamp those teacher lounges and then getting those family consumer science stove hoods that are done, that are needed to be done for the fire marshal, and in the fire sprinkling system. These were all save bond things that we can utilize there. We put on the board put on the table the contract with CMDA for $71,150. We're CMDA and Klinger and I invited Justin into that on September 2nd. We're gonna talk a little bit about that and nail it down. Our end goal is to have this ready, so the end of May, beginning of June, we can start getting these things off of us. I mean, even if it's just getting the fire sprinklers and the stove hoods done, those emergency things, but we would like to get the doors and everything else taken care of too. With that, so we're gonna talk to them and then bring that conversation back to the board. This is how we think we'll approach it. This hopefully lowers the CMDA contract by this amount, and our responsibilities, their responsibilities, and just get the ball rolling again. That would be the goal there. Any questions on that or any thoughts?
They're gonna do all that for $71,000.
No, that's just the architects. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
better get it done right away then.
And if you want to review that in your head,
I see.
after the meeting, we
Okay.
can take a walk through there and I can show you what we're talking about there.
Okay.
Again, I got the dates for the ISB convention, if you have that time. Always the most important date is the 19th, the 18th for that pre-con, to get some of the new board members. That's always the most important date for new board members. But if you can do both, the 18th and 19th is good. Just let me know. We do have our IASB training date set up. It is official, Wednesday, October 7th at 6 p.m. I don't have any other information from them as of yet. They were we just got the date, so I'll hear from them probably as it gets a little closer. So that will be very helpful too for our new board members as well as our returning. Any other questions? All right.
All right. Thanks, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll go to resignations.
Okay, we have Chase's high school assistant football coach that came in.
I'll make a motion to approve the resignation. Can't think of his last name.
Chase Collins.
Chase Collins.
I'll second it.
All right, got a motion and a
Why
second.
is this Chase?
Scroll down the letter.
Oh.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Hiring.
We've got the two paraprofessionals that we're hiring there, two quality individuals that will be helpful to our team. We're finalizing another para that's coming up, so that'll be on the next board meeting. And the one that's not showing up there for your view is the assistant coach that takes Colin's spot. And that's Brady.
Yeah, because he was gone last year.
He's filling Chase's spot then?
Yeah, he was deployed last year.
Yep.
So we need to add that there too.
Yeah, that should show up, but it's not.
Do we need to do those individually or can we
Lump them.
I'll make a motion for the hiring of Graham Van Bosch as paraprofessional, Carol Whiting as paraprofessional, and Brady Butters as high school assistant football coach.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll second that motion.
All right, we got a motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion passed. All right, here we go to fundraisers.
Second that motion.
Dan? I made motion.
Okay, since I did this, we have another one add in here. The first one is the volleyball fundraiser that you can click on and check out. There was a drama fundraiser as well. We're going to talk a little bit more about that today. I think you probably approve that too, but I think Matt and I will kind of flush out a few of the things there on that, just so you hate to have someone do a fundraiser and then it ends up not raising any money. So
Absolutely.
and there's a few question marks there, but we'll get that flushed out.
Do you recommend approving that fundraiser as well? You guys will hash it out.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the volleyball fundraiser and the drama fundraiser.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. All right, this is a resolution to consider continued participation in the instructional support program.
As you know, the president of the board is calling up this consideration for the resolution. He typed all this up himself. A lot of documents go with this. This is the part of where we're saying, all right, our ISL is going to expire in the coming years, so it's time to renew it. To do it by a board vote is the best way for the district at this time. That'll give us 5 more years on the levy. The levy is general fund things that, for the most part, instructional salaries are paid for. So without it, you can't pay as many instructional staff. So almost every district has it in the state of Iowa. So it's just smart management, and we're not raising taxes. Those taxes are already being assessed for part of this program. So with the approval of this tonight, then it'll go in the paper. Documents will be sent to lawyers. Next meeting in September, we will have then a hearing within the board meeting, and then you will approve another bunch of lawyerese saying that the board is voting for or against this measure to bring the ISL for another 5 years. At that time, it goes into a 28-day waiting period to see if anyone contests it. If they don't, then it goes through, and then at the end of our current 5 years, another 5 years are added on.
So this is permission to take money out of a fund that's already there? That's.
We already have the levy there. It's just continuing it for another 5 years. The other way you can do it is take it to a vote of your community, and that gets you 10 years instead of 5. Exactly.
I
I think that'd be.
It's easier. So do we need to, where we got there, Director Blank introduce the following?
Yes, your president declared that resolution to consider continued participation in the instructional support program with all those whereases. And that's in there for the community to see. I have a supporting link down there that shows you all the documents in the community, all the documents that are a part of this. And so for this, we will need a roll call vote.
The instructional support program, okay, the instruction, who's that come from then? Then when you say instructional support, that's what we're voting on, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the support comes from who? Are we supporting somebody else or somebody else's? I mean, as far as information, the program.
It's the community supporting it through the levy for general fund expenditures that we pay salaries out of. Instructional salaries.
Okay. Instructors, so to speak, in our school.
Mm-hmm.
Or supporting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who we're supporting.
Okay. Okay. So we motion then?
Motion
Or no?
second.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
So I move that we accept the recommendation of our board president to continue the ISL programming.
Go ahead.
I'll second that motion. Bird second.
We'll do a roll call vote. Director Lee,
Yes.
Director Byrd,
Yes.
Director Clayton,
Yes.
Director Reader,
Yes.
Director Steiner.
Yes.
All right. All right, now for the second, or consideration of shared social worker with WAEA.
Yep, that contract's there for you. We've done that for many years. He's worth his weight in gold.
I'll move to make a motion to share this social worker with Northwest AEA.
I'll second that.
All right, we got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. All right, first reading of board policies.
All right, one policy, this is pretty easy. IASB updated the student directory information. So this is if a parent would want to opt out and not allow the district to share any of the following information about them to a military institution, that there is a way for that, there's documents for them. But the policy E506.2 E1 changed and it lists out all those documents. That's the major change with it. So as you can see, the student's name, address, email, blah, 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 blah. That's the change, and that's all we have for first readings.
Okay.
Make a motion to accept the updated 506.02 E1 document.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passed. All right, motion to approve policies listed, or, no, never mind. Final reading of board policies, kind of a little excited.
Well, there's a lot of policies there. We looked a little bit at them last month. If you looked at any in the meantime and had a question on any of them, now's a good time to ask. There's some new ones on the disruptive behavior, change in law, talented and gifted, that was a change in law, technology, instructional materials, change in law. The rest all had slight changes in them, and some of them were just taking Connie's name out and Kelsey's name in them. The equity ones, homeless liaison and such.
I'll make a motion to approve the policies as listed.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I'll make a motion to adjourn at 7:31.
I'll second that.
All right, we got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Okay.
All right, now,
Meeting adjourned.
record.
I'm gonna write this right here.
I thought you were gonna say something about them lights, we're working on those lights, there's a picture in there, I took a picture of it today.
Gosh darn it, I forgot.
I just want to.
I saw this,
A
which is good.
lot of wires.
But I can't get the documents that you talked about.
I took
No,
it. No, it's in the shop all laid out, putting on the lights.
Oh, I got it.
Yes, we blew that
I didn't think so at first.
Got way too.
Shelby get caught.
Oh, my.